Rear brake pads and rotors on a 2017 Ford Escape 2-wheel drive. So parking brake is not applied right now. So I think we got to go inside the vehicle and put it in parking brake mode. Give me a second. To put this car into service mode, allegedly it's key off, key on, push this down, accelerator, pedal down. In that same time, turn the key off and turn the key on, and then just wait. And there you go. It's in service mode. That easy. Wow. Okay, now we can turn the car off and our vehicle is in service mode. Very easy. Okay, so let's continue on. So take these puppies off. Those are just caps. Behind those caps is probably an Allen. Okay. Which size, I don't know. Let's find out. Okay. So it is an M7. Thanks.
You don't need that end, right?
No. Okay. Oh, she said that?
She's gonna jump in those things.
She said that?
Yeah, she's gonna be.
Whew, these brakes have never come off. These brakes have never been off. Ever. There we go. There's one. Oh, this one's glued on. I'm gonna spin this back in. Okay. Slide this baby in here. Slide this in that slot. There's 2 notches on it, and then you tighten this baby up. Okay, once that's tight, you just turn the handle. Oh my god. It's reverse thread. Okay, keep that in mind, it could be reverse thread on some of them. So as you spin, you gotta keep tension on this. Okay. Okay. Then look at your old brake pad, because you might need to make sure that the notches are lined up. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna line up the notches straight up and down. There we go. Now we're spinning it in clockwise. That's the way it should go. Okay, there. And now, take a look at that. See, the notches are almost done. Gotta go a little more over. So they're directly up and down. It's pretty good. Okay. I'm gonna try to clean this surface area up. So pretty much this is ready to rock, and now we just got to remove this. Let me just see what size that is. Probably a 17 or 16 or 15. Let's see if I'm right. Oh, Ford. You leave nothing to the imagination. Let's try the Milwaukee tools. doesn't have the ball. You don't have the torque on this. It's rusty. Aluminum bolts too. Maybe they're steel actually. Hopefully the hub's not ruined in the bracket. If that's happening, put your old bolt back in. Okay. A lot of corrosion. Everything's gonna have to get lubricated really nicely. Okay. We're gonna tidy up this bracket. You've seen me do it a million times. Get a hammer for this. Here we go. Check the threads on the caliper. They don't look that bad. This is steel, it's not aluminum, so they're fine. So right now we're gonna clean up the mating surface on the hub, which everyone's seen me do a million times. Clean up the bracket and I'll be right back. Our hub is completely clean and lubricated. Got a brand new rotor. We're just gonna put the rotor on and hold it in place. And we do that with a lug nut. Okay. That'll keep everything from moving. Get it pretty centered. Not gonna go anywhere. Our bracket is completely clean. All the joint points are clean. And you get some, I like to use it's like a synthetic moly grease, something I used to use when I worked at Honda, and it worked very well because we worked in very rusty conditions. And when the cars came back, guess what? Everything came apart. So copper paste will work as well. It's just more runny. So there we go. Get it in that joint because that's where the brake pad sits, right? Okay. Now I'm going to get this on and torque it. Okay, the bracket is on and it's torqued. Sorry, not torqued yet. We're going to torque it now. It's 52 foot-pounds to torque it. Okay. One, two. They're torqued. Okay, make sure they're not greasy. That's how you know anyone else ever goes in there. You mark. That's it. Done. Now I'm going to lubricate the brake pads and put them in. Okay, so you can tell that this one is the outside one. See? Because of where the contacts are. Okay, so this is your outside pad. We don't even need to lubricate it. We only need to lubricate these two contact points where the bracket contacts. Okay? Because this is already lubricated. So you don't need to lubricate it again. See? Okay, this is your inside pad. There's your indicator. So look for the indicator on the old one, if it even had one, which the old ones do not have indicators. Okay, same idea. You only want to contact the piston area of the pad, which is right here in this case. Okay, and you slide this baby in. Grab your thing. Make sure everything's cleaned up nicely. And you're gonna put this on. Okay, and what I like to do is we're gonna get some anti-seize on the slider pins before we go in. There they are. These slider pins are not to be lubricated. They're in a rubber sleeve. And if you lubricate them, they're gonna get dirt in them. And if they get dirt in them, they're gonna start actually developing issues. So don't lubricate them. They're exactly like BMW. You can lubricate them if you want. It's a choice you're making. But if you read the factory manual, it'll probably say, do not lubricate. Okay, make sure you get them started by hand first, because you don't want to cross thread them. So that's what I want to do. I just want to start them by hand. Good. And I'll torque them after. Done. Okay. $21 foot-pounds for that caliper bracket. Sorry, for that caliper pins, it's 21 foot-pounds. So we do that now. Same idea. They don't take much. And a lot of people will gun these on, and then they wonder why they have problems in the future. Well, this is why. Might need a little extension on that. You can even put a swivel. People think you can't torque with a swivel. You can. It just takes you more effort to achieve the same torque. It doesn't take the torque wrench. Torque wrench doesn't do anything different. There we go. And then it's always good to grab a small ratchet and do the feel test. That's where you just feel it. Feels good. Good. Put your caps back on. See why there's caps? To prevent dirt from going in. What happens if you lubricate that whole thing? Guess what you're gonna have? Dirt accumulating there. You actually want to keep this area very dry. Okay, so now that's torqued. We do this, look, from this side. And then you know they were torqued. And now this side's completely done. This is actually to extract use it to actually, like, let's say you can get the rotor off, you actually spin a bolt in there to remove it. So we'll just mark it like that. Okay, so this side is all done, and this is pretty much how you do brakes on a Ford. And now when you go in the vehicle, you're just gonna apply the handbrake, and it'll pull this whole thing back in. I'm gonna finish the other side, and thanks for watching. And the last thing we forgot is our clip. Okay, don't forget this. So it's pretty easy.
Daddy,
Yo,
how many more bubble wrap?
I don't have any here.
Do you have any more?
No.
Okay.
And that's that. Now you're done.